Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if you are new. Hi everyone, it's me, Dan. I thought I would get back to this cute little mermaid in the beautiful Flower Fort book by Christine Karron. And last time we concentrated on the skin. So I'm just going to zoom us right in. And I thought today we would attempt to tackle the hair and possibly the tail. And the tail I'm going to do in the same colour as the eyes. So I'm kind of really liking this sketchy vibe that she's got going on. I like that you can kind of see some of the tooth through the paper. We are working with the Castle Art pencils. And let's see. I think hair-wise, we are going to probably go with probably a red, but like a reddy orange, maybe. So we might go for this burnt ochre, cadmium orange, and marigold. For some highlights maybe. We're just going to wing and see. Let's see. So marigold, burnt ochre, cadmium orange. So basically like a dark, a mid, and a light tone in these like reddy oranges. And we're just going to have a little play around, so just giving them a nice sharp point. There we go, burnt ochre, cadmium orange and marigold. Just going to lower myself so I can get myself comfy. Right, so I'm going to start off with the burnt ochre, which is our darker colour, and I think I'll start up here on the ponytail. I'm just going to zoom us out slightly because I get zooming so far I forget, and then I'm never on camera. No, in fact we're going to start here because it gives me a chance to just have a little look what it looks like. It's quite an orange. I didn't think it was going to be this reddy orange, but it's fine. Still not got a brush, so you're just going to have to deal with me blowing the wax off the page. It's kind of going for an aerial vibe. And as always, when I'm doing hair, I do tend to use like a flick. I don't know if I'm feeling it or not. I think we might look for just a darker red It just seems very, very orange. Not necessarily bad, but I'm going to use terracotta, but I think I'm going to go for Indian red just because it's much darker. Just to try and darken the darker shadowy areas, but it's fine. We're just going to go with it anyway as we've started. I've just got my strawberry rhubarb lemonade. Yeah, that's better. Oop. Right, so I'm going to stick with this now, just to lay down. And to be fair, it's just a bit of a play around, so if it doesn't work out exactly what I had in mind, I'm not too fussed. But I do like these pencils on this paper. I probably should have gone more red as opposed to orange, but I don't mind. I don't mind it. She's like a flame-headed mermaid. Let's just have a look. That's quite nice. So I haven't actually done as much mermaid colouring as I was planning on. Last week was really busy, so I didn't really get time to colour. I am working on finishing a Lulu Mayo page this morning just from A Million Cute Animals, but it's not mermaid inspired. It's just a cute little page that I just really fancied. which is nearly finished, but I'm really wanting to get back to my Cosmic Spirit mythographic page. I really want to do the High Priestess, I think it is. In that book, it's a beautiful image. And I also want to do some Gemini pages because it is my birthday month. It's officially Gemini season from today. So I'm just using this Indian red to go in there, like heavily shaded bits, and then I'm going to use the burnt ochre over the top like I did before. These pencils get me really mixed up because the barrels are a bit random. Like, look at this marigold one, which is very yellow and it's brown. Odd. Very odd indeed. I can't believe the month is nearly up. Where on earth has that time gone? I think we'll do this as a colour and chat, colour along. I'm just going to chat while I do it. Yeah, it's a busy week last week, just like a lot going on at school, a couple of late finishes, then getting back into the gym, like trying to commit to going twice a week now, in the week as like my actual classes. So I didn't want to like miss that because it was kind of like my first week of kind of saying, yeah, let's do it. So I did go to both classes. So then by the time I get in and do some tea and have a shower, it's kind of like time to do lunch, sort out what I'm going to wear, and then I might get like 10-20 minutes colouring, but I'm in this week and then I'm off for a week, so we'll get some done then. I'm hoping to kind of get some whips tackled, really, as opposed to starting anything new in that week, just because I've got bits and bobs. Like I need to finish that speed colouring in the fantasy creatures, the Selena Fenwick cute one. That needs doing. I've based it all in marker, I just need to shade over the top, and I think I'm going to use square brutes for that. But considering this is way orangier than I planned, I do kind of like it. I'm really enjoying playing around with colours, to be fair, and blending it like that. I got those, if you haven't seen it, I released a video yesterday with these Spectrum Noir Tricolours, and I did this. I did it fairly quickly actually, considering like what I got done, but then I like them because I get like, look at that blend on the back. But then again, I would never really have chose these colours to go together, but really like them, so I feel like I'm in like kind of what I did with this skin, where I was using the pink to shade and things. I feel like I'm in quite a adventurous, creative mood. That hair's quite nice. And quite quick, really. I think we'll go up here, we'll work our way around and then hopefully tackle the tail. It's a lovely day outside. Might try and get out for a walk before tea as well. I'm just going to turn it round. But yeah. So my plans for the rest of the day are get this edited, uploaded. Definitely could do with posting something on Instagram, because I've not done that, I don't think, this week. I want to have a read as well. Reading game's been a bit off this week as well. I'm mixing these up now. And then next week, birthday celebrations begin. Going out on Saturday. Got brunch booked. Got bar booked. Monday is my actual birthday. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. It's bank holiday Monday, so whatever I choose to do, it's probably going to be busy. Go and see Sam Smith on Wednesday after in the evening with my sister and my mum, but my mum's decided that she doesn't want to go now. So I need to find somewhere to eat beforehand. To book somewhere because it's probably going to be super busy. Not really putting too much thought into this. I'm just kind of mushing the colours together and then really burnishing with this marigold because it's quite yellow. But I have done this mermaid. I will have done this mermaid, and I think I'll post my other mermaid on Instagram, and it's another Christine Karron mermaid. It's from Fancy and Fairy 4, or Fairy and Fancy 4. I can't remember what way around it is now. But I really enjoyed doing that one. There we go. Quite nice. Wasn't sure at first, but the more I'm doing, the more I'm kind of feeling. I'm just going to turn it this way, just so I can work here without sticking my head fully into shot. So we definitely don't need to see that. I watched Halloween Ends last night. I have to say, I was bored. Was not a vibe. I wasn't feeling it. I watched it because I've watched like I suppose the reboot trilogies. I don't know. I have watched them all, like Halloween and then Halloween Kills and then Halloween Ends, but it just a bit bored, really. Been watching The Diplomat on Netflix, so is anybody watching it or has anybody watched it? It is absolutely brilliant. It's not what I expected it to be, but really good. Just trying to work out that's a ribbon there, so my desk is absolutely full of all sorts. There's markers out from the speed colouring, there's markers out from filming yesterday's video, there's pencils out from this video, there's Lyra aquacolor I don't know, aquacolor I think they are, crayons out from a colouring chart. We have a messy desk at the minute. Anyone else got this book? Mine took absolutely ages to get it. I got it off the book depository, but it came from Australia. So I don't think it's out here until maybe June, July, I can't remember. I did see it on Amazon and thought it was a long time. And thought I'd put one last book depository order in. Burnt ochre. I'm going to try some watercolour on this page, I think, just as a background, but not a full background, just maybe around her, you know, like I did with the Hannah Karzan frog. But a little bit more sort of, bit more translucent, so not as thick maybe. Not sure, it's just an idea. Just want to use my watercolours. Seeing as I got them last year for my birthday and they're still sealed. Well, so I started to open some of them and then I just got bored peeling off. I've got jelly gouache as well. Got that ages ago. I've not really used that. Sorry about moving the book, but it's just how I colour. That blend's really nice, that burnt ochre and the Indian red. Like at first I wasn't too sure because this one's a bit orangier, but it's quite nice. I'll bring that up, I think. A bit more. I just don't want it to be super orange when I use this cadmium orange now. I'm not sure what colour to do on a top yet. Might need to be pink, I think, because at the minute she's got this like pink shading and pink lips and eyes and stuff. It doesn't really tie into anything, so that could be a good plan. This looks super messy at the minute, but then like when you burnish it all together, it's quite nice, like fiery red. Hopefully. But that is what I quite like about the grayscale. It does, you can kind of throw the colour down because it tells you really where to put it. And then, there's my hand a bit. I'm reading The Paris Apartment at the minute. I can't remember if I told you that last time, but it is so good. But I've just not been able to like stay awake to read it this week. It's been absolutely shattered, but it's brilliant. I will definitely be getting her other books, because the way that she writes and the way that she keeps you in the dark, like the protagonist is like brilliant. So we have gone for like a really reddy orange hair, but I kind of like it. I just feel like this bit could be maybe orangier now. But these layer really well in this. I'm kind of liking it a lot. I think we'll work. I'm making a mess though. It's a good job I'm going to, well, I can rub it out. Watercolour over it. It will work down because I'm getting smudgy, I think. Just got lost in the moment there for a minute, just forgot to talk. I've been really good, really, on my diet for like, wanted to do 4 weeks, which I did, and then I relaxed a little bit last week. I'm gonna have a bit more of a focused week this week. Obviously I'll be eating out on Wednesday. I did say this week in group though, I'm not actually that fussed about losing any more weight. I'm quite like happy where I am. And I do feel like that takes the pressure off a little bit. So like yesterday was an okay-ish day. Today's been okay. But I just wanted those 4 weeks, excuse me, were really just focused. And then now I can just like ease off a little bit, because obviously it's my birthday as well, so I won't be being super good next week. I've got a few days out planned with being off, not next week, the week after, like catching up with friends and stuff, so there'll be lunches and probably a few drinks. So again, I'm not massively feeling like a pressure to, so it just makes it easier really. Be interesting to try like different pencils in this. I really want to see what my polys are like in it. Definitely my light fasts, which I actually need to put an order in for, because I haven't done one this month. So I just buy them open stock. I bought a set way back, maybe a 36, I think it was on offer, and then ever since then I've just bought open stock every now and again, like once every couple of months. I'll pick like 10 or 12 up if they're on like a 3 for 2 on Cult Pens or whatever. I'll pick like however many up. I love them. Got my Pro Colour I've not actually used. I haven't got a full set. I've got 36. Yeah. Got these. I've sharpened a couple and I have used like here and there. I couldn't tell you what page I've used it on, but some really nice colours in there. I think the full set's 72, so we're a half set. They keep a point really well. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what other pencils like Inktense, for example. I think these would be a brilliant page to do an Inktense page on. That might be something I do next month. I just don't know how this paper works with water mediums. So if anyone has used water mediums in this book, please let me know how you got on. I feel like they would be okay. It's quite nice paper. It's super smooth though, I think. But I do like that it's like an ivory colour. Really nice. So I'm just laying this cadmium orange down, but like quite roughly, because I want the marigold to fill in any white bits then as like the highlights in her hair. Coming on there. That was quite quick. Oh, I say quite quick, it was like 40 minutes, but then really go in with this now. Just blend everything together and then it just gives that highlighted like shine too in the bits that we've left. And that's generally how I do hair on most pages. I'll leave a really light colour to fill in. And I am using quite a bit of pressure, to be honest. Just to really burnish it and blend everything together. And we have the hair. Hair is done. It's quite a nice, like really vibrant orange hair. Cute. I'm just I really don't want it dripping on the page. We do need to do the eyebrows. So just gonna give them a quick point because this bit's a bit fiddly. In fact, I think I'm just going to use this colour. I'm not going to attempt to bring in the oranges. I'm just going to stick with the could actually just put a bit of cadmium orange over the top, but cute. Right, tail. Now, I think these colours are the colours I used for her eye. I thought we'd use the same colours in a tail. Yeah. So I'm going to start with the darkest, which was this teal green. I love that she's like, it looks like she's got like her legs. Cute. I'm not going to do all this because the video will be super long. But I'm going to use the blue anywhere really where there's like a bit of shading maybe. I'm not really sure how to colour this, to be honest, because of the way that she's sat. So I am really going to use the grayscale. I'm going to leave, because I loved how it worked on the skin, I'm going to leave that bit and colour that with the lightest green. I think I'm gonna tackle this tail like I did the skin. So I'm gonna put in the dark teal blue, and then I'm gonna work over the top with the jade green, and then I'm going to use the mint green light as a burnish and a highlight, I think. And then hope it kind of works. I don't know. It's a nice colour this though. It just looks a bit washed out on camera. I don't know why my lighting lately has been a bit weird. I don't know if it's just because of the time of day that I've been filming, or I do really like how the tail on my Christine Karron, my other Christine Karron mermaid worked out. Like looks, it was completely by accident, not gonna lie, I picked up the wrong colour. But it looked really iridescent and shiny, and then I added some white gel pen dots. And I was really happy with how it turned out. So I'm going to use the jade green now over this, I think. So these are the same colours I used in the eye, so it just brings in that. It's a really nice colour palette, this. And then I thought with a gel pen, I'll add in the little, probably you can just see them through, like the little scales. I'll just add in a gel pen. It just gives it that extra bit of bling. I'm just going to have to keep moving it around. One, because I keep smudging. And then because this bit's done, I want to just see what it looks like. I'm going to use that mint green light now. And then in here, I really don't remember these being so crumbly. I don't know if it's just me. I'm going to like go over everything in this now, because it'll just pick up and fill in any white bits. And give it that, hopefully like a really bright. Like, I know it's not really showing on camera, but she does actually look very Disney Ariel green. I like it a lot, but feel like I want to you see a bit more in the natural light there. Just before I do any more, go in with this jade green again. I've got the page that I want to do next, I've got some hummingbirds on, and I think I've used this combination before on a Rita Berman hummingbird, and I might have to use it on my next page. These colours just work beautifully together. It's just this bit I want to. And then I'm just going to go over everything now. And I think what I'll do off camera is finish the tail, because I'm just going to do the same thing moving up. In fact, I might have to colour the shell first and then finish the tail off, I'm not sure. I want it to kind of have like a translucency, so I need to work out what colour the shell's going to be. Because I think I need to colour that on the tail, like I did on the, where I've put the skin just on the top, just a little hint of colour. I'm thinking that's what I'm going to do with the tail. So I'll finish this bit of the tail with you now, and then we'll just continue to work in it in another video. I won't do anything off camera, I'll do it all with you so you can see it start to finish. And obviously if you want to colour along, you know the colours I've used and how I've used them. I'm pressing like ridiculously hard as well, because I do want it to burnish but want it to layer colour down as well. And there we have it. So a lovely tail, some lovely red hair to match that beautiful pink skin. And then next time we'll tackle the fin and a top, I think, or maybe the shell, I'm not sure. But quite enjoying this page. These pencils are making an almighty mess though, but I enjoyed. I hope you enjoyed it. Zoom out so you can see it a little bit. We'll gel pen the tail as well, but I'm going to leave it there because that's an hour, and that's quite a long video to sit and watch. I could carry on because I really am enjoying it, but I hope you've enjoyed it. Let me know if you've coloured along with me. If you're colouring this page, let me know. If you're colouring this page with these pencils, let me know. Thanks as always for watching and supporting the channel. Leave me a comment and I will get straight back to you. And I will see you all in the next one. Happy colouring, guys, and adios.